Theater of the Mind podcasts are intended for mature audiences. Listener discretion is advised. Content warnings can be found in the podcast description. Welcome to Theater of the Mind Presents Retribution, episode number 62. My name is Mike. I'm your Dungeon Master, and this week's question from the Ultimate RPG Campfire Card Deck by James D'Amato is, what act of generosity had the deepest impact on your life? Have you paid it forward? And if not, will you?
My name is Amanda, and I am playing Mel Kelly. Honestly, I think the generosity Mel has experienced with her current group of cohorts in Misadventures would be the greatest that she has actually experienced. Especially, I think, it started really with Elliot sharing his ranch at the very beginning, and then just the way that we rely on each other now. Mel likes to hope that she's paying it forward by contributing to the group, but increasingly she has doubts as to her success, as her ability to actually contribute. But she wants to.
I'm Jeremy. I'm playing Elliot Brandybane. And the greatest generosity that Elliot has ever witnessed towards himself. He has spoken about her in the past, his little sister. And her little sister was his little sister was a gentle soul and an odd person that Elliot loved very much, but did not understand for a moment. And part of it was when she was about 10 years old, she had a doll that she treasured, and she took very, very good care, was very careful, and just this doll meant the world, and she would often take this doll out and show the wilderness. And Elliot never did know if she thought that doll was real or not. He never could tell. But there was one day after school, Elliot had gotten into a fight. It may or may not have been his fault that it started, but he came out on the lesser end of it. So he was in an exceptionally foul mood because he lost. And his little sister saw that he was in a bad mood and decided that in order to cheer her older brother up, that she would give him her doll.
Aww.
And it actually absolutely kind of broke Elliot's heart, because he knew not that he really cared and the doll didn't actually have any value, but it meant the world to his little sister. And the fact that she, without a moment's hesitation, handed the doll over to him just to make him feel better. He never forgot wasn't the value to him, but he knew what she was giving away. And quite honestly, Elliot probably doesn't feel that he has ever repaid to that magnitude in his life. And maybe at some point in the future, he'll be able to.
Hi, I'm Bernal. I'm playing Olnog Varga Johnson. My story's not that good. So,
Wow. Starting off great.
Yeah, I couldn't think of something that was quite profound, actually. So Olnog, generosity to him, again, quick to anger. It means his memory kind of sucks sometimes. What? Who did a good thing for Olnog? I don't know. We're just gonna say somebody bought him coffee.
Hey,
Like-
remember that
like
time
without-
that somebody got you a drink?
Oh,
Like-
yeah, Jeremy bought... No, Elliot! Not Jeremy. Elliot bought Olnog a drink. No, that wasn't the first time that ever happened. But,
I'll get you a drink.
yeah, right.
I got you, bud.
I got you, bro.
I mean, there is like such a moment of like shared humanity and community, like
Yeah.
especially like in a moment too, if you're having a slightly off day or something and someone just does something small like that.
Right, and it just
That's
hits
like, oh,
right.
someone
yeah.
is seeing me for the human that I am and recognizing me as a person in this world and doing something nice because they can. Like,
Right.
there is a genuine, like, heartfelt profoundness to that too.
Yeah. Yeah, and this particular cup of coffee was in a Starbucks drive-thru where somebody had paid for his order without seeing him. It was just something that they did, right? He's like, that's pretty cool. So he did pay that forward. He paid for the next person's coffee or whatever. I know it's like a trend or whatever. But he also just, this guy was asking for food, right? The homeless guy, just trying to get some food. He just was like, hey, come in inside, order whatever you want. I didn't, Olnak didn't give him any restrictions or whatever. Like, just get whatever you want, man. It's fine. I got you. Bought him some food. Dude was super happy about it, very grateful. And that's kind of stuck with him. And, we know our joyful murderer kind of has some dark sides to him, but he's just a big, gentle giant. Wants to help people and do the goods.
Yeah. The king of decapitation is misunderstood.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to put a motherfucker's head on a stick, and that's just the way shit goes,
Someone's got to do it so everyone else can live their lives.
I'm taking a huge problem away from a lot of other people who want to do what I do. That's probably, I would say, Ted Bundy might say. I don't know. Probably Dahmer. I don't know. Pick a serial killer. But,
saving the world one decapitation at a time.
Because don't we all want to get rid of that specific type of brunette?
In a world where
God, they're
cultists
annoying.
have too many heads.
Now it's a weird action movie.
Gail might think that. Save the world from one mother at a time.
Yeah. Kemper, probably specifically.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Downs, and I play James O'Brien. And fuck, I had a thing.
Heard that refresh hit.
Yeah, I had a thought, and then my brain turned off. I think the greatest moment of generosity that James has received was probably when Elliot saved his ass from the zombies.
It
was definitely an eye opener. Because during that whole situation, James is like, well, I'm dead. And then the beans
You
happened.
were literally dead for
I
like a
was.
solid couple of minutes.
James has yet to pay that back. There hasn't been really a lot of situations where I could throw the beans in Elliot's favor.
We have to find new beans.
We're out
I
of
need to find new
beans.
beans. I keep throwing coffee beans, and Mel just keeps getting
It's not
pissed.
working.
Don't waste
It's a
those.
limited resource.
We
I'm
don't
making
know when
coffee
we'll
trees.
get more.
No, they're so roasted. They have been killed. You just triggered my grower.
Next time you want to throw something useless, throw Emery's bag of fluff.
Yeah, here.
We have no
we've got,
idea
we've
what
got a
that'll
bag
be.
of. No, we do know it summons animals. We did print.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Oh, we did? When did we learn that?
It was a while back.
A while
You
back.
had
You think I made Jacob throw them?
No,
Or something.
you've never actually launched it. You had a scroll of identify
All
like
right.
forever ago.
That's right.
I think you were
Yeah.
very firmly in
I
Colorado.
have
Legit
looked
forgot
at the
we had
description
the
of it
microphone.
multiple times and just waiting for an opportunity for it to actually be useful.
Sorry.
But yeah, James has not paid that back yet. Dude, when the whole thing happened, he was expecting to die. He was expecting the team to continue on with the mission. He wasn't expecting anyone to come back for him. He was just expecting to go out. Glad he didn't, though.
Yeah. Same.
So are we.
We like having you around, buddy.
No.
Ah.
In spite of your best efforts.
What are you talking about? I'm the cook. I'm important.
Absolutely.
Hi, my name is Kasey Weingarten. I play Emery Lee on Theater of the Mind. And
Is that to donate some money?
Is that what we're doing here?
at the end of Colorado Gives Day here, it's the end of the year, and we make a lot of change in our area based on your input to or I'm just kidding.
Contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.
We have revolutionized wineries every other Monday.
That's true. That's true.
One.
I think the greatest generosity that Emery ever received was, she was not an easy kid in school. I think she maybe had not the worst grades, but it was not a thriving environment for her, being in classes and while she's a little bit more of an active person and a little bit, So having a teacher that sees the particular way in which you struggle and helps you address that is kind of a magical thing. And I think what it was one of her, like, there's at Fort Morgan Middle School, we always had a wood shop, and you take shop classes every year, which is it's one of the electives you can take. And I had a lot of fun in them. And I think that was maybe the first person that saw kind of this like crafting skill. I mean, she'd been in art classes. She is an artist, but it was that like machinery and the way you change material in a shop is very different from how you change it in an art class. And so I think that was maybe the first person that really saw that kind of side to her, and that helped encourage her into playing with these different methods and doing these more creative things in these various ways and pursuing some of these things in high school, and that eventually led her to becoming the kind of artist she is now. So that just that moment and that some of that like honest guidance and leadership from a teacher that saw a kid that was not happy in a school and helped her direct that in a constructive way was something that legitimately changed her life. And it's not really something that I think can be paid back, but only like, you know, you take that opportunity and you use it to its fullest. And I don't think that Emery feels like she has been able to do that yet. I mean, she's on this whole side quest to save the world now, where she thought she would be struggling to make art while working survival jobs for the rest of her life. So she wants to find a way to get back to that, but right now, I don't think she sees it as an option. So.
Awesome. The single, an act of generosity that really impacted Amoritar was I think we've mentioned it in the past, he was brought up as a squire under an incredibly just brutal, cruel knight. And dude had decided that Amoritar had just not done an adequate job helping him doff his armor, and just started laying into Amoritar, just beating the snot out of him. And one of the other knights, Sir Heinrich, decided to just slip a knife between Amoritar, the knight, the evil knight's ear canal, ending Amoritar's beating. And he has made sure to pay it for it. He has relieved many a nation of a cruel overlord.
By replacing them with a different cruel overlord.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and roll recap.
Spin-a-rooney!
I rolled 16.
Okay, well, I'm probably going to
19.
get... Yeah, I know. I'm going to get the closest with a
4.
fucking 19.
I did pretty awful. 1.
Fucking what?
That's a 19.
We
on
got
a
a roll
different
off.
die.
Are you kidding me? That's like 9 in a row.
That's impressive.
That's
The
crazy.
number of the night. I got a 5.
Oh, I thought you said 19. Okay,
No, he got a 19.
gotcha. You're the recap man.
Thank God, not a whole hell of a lot happened
We're
last
doing great.
episode.
Yeah. We didn't travel.
Well, we hightailed it out of town after hearing the creepy girl.
Huh? That was 2 episodes.
Okay.
You're on trend, my boy.
True
All
to
right.
form.
Yeah, true to form. Through various checks and balances, we were able to make it from town to town quite quickly. The trip's been quite plain so far.
On that terrible reminder, you both still have inspiration.
Oh, right, yeah. We'll wait and see how that works out.
You're just trying to buy
Really
yourself time to
trying
remember
hard to
what
make
we
that
did
I'm
an hour
trying,
ago.
apparently, yeah.
Really trying.
As we were traveling from town to town, we started hearing stories of our own exploits, which is a weird experience. So people from that have been going up ahead of us from our various detours have been telling stories about like the rifle incident and we were telling people about Carson, how it doesn't actually have lights power.
But not why.
But what? But not
But
why.
not why.
Not why. Yeah. Can't remember anything else significant. Oh, we're no longer seeing the cat and nine tails as often. We're seeing more of the scale symbolism. I can't think of anything else major that happened. Oh, we flipped through the book a little bit to try understanding the magics.
We don't.
We don't.
And we're in Notre Dame.
And we're Notre Dame. Yep.
And I think for the time being, we have left the book in the portable hole
Yep.
because it's an interdimensional
right.
space, and none of us have been possessed by it, so we've decided to just kind of like leave it be.
I think the last thing we saw was like homemade T-shirts with scale iconography on it.
At Notre Dame
Yeah.
At Notre Dame, yes.
Great.
And so,
on June 19th.
yes, on June 19th. And so, last thing, Notre Dame is just freaking gorgeous. One of the last questions you had asked was if you see anything that reeks of like the medieval world bleeding through. And
Yeah.
part of what makes that question really hard to answer is Notre Dame was very much designed to look like the ancient world.
Yeah.
It's got the shit.
Flying buttresses,
Flying
perchance?
buttresses. It's got this was a, if not still is a religious college primarily. So there are gorgeous cathedrals spotted throughout, and they're all old school style. Like this place just reeks of the old world, meticulously maintained until you start to get to the outer edge buildings where they don't think very many visitors are going to go, apparently. But the campus itself is just gorgeous. A healthy mixture of pine and deciduous trees everywhere. All the green space is shaded by just the sheer volume of trees, which doesn't allow you to see much. Your view is pretty honed in. They are evenly, comfortably spaced. This is all well maintained. Like it's not like you're in the woods, right? But you are definitely in a heavily, I'd call it a forested park. A lot of east, what do they call it? Desire paths have been paved permanent. So none of the sidewalks go directly to anything. They all blend and curve and arc and on, frankly, from the overhead, it's a really cool, pretty design that has formed over these probably centuries that Notre Dame's been functioning. Like for right here, I don't know how to show you. There's a cathedral that's like 3 stories tall. It's got the very Notre Dame style.
Gothic styling. Yeah.
Right next to a building with a very U.S. Capitol style gold dome roof right next door to it. Right next to a building with the medieval flying buttresses. Like it is just an old feeling, well maintained campus that I now kind of want to go visit because it was really pretty.
Oh. Does anybody else feel like we got shafted on our architecture back in Mesa?
Oh, totally.
One of the biggest differences between Mesa State or CMU and Mesa State.
Oh, that's a flashback.
It will always be Mesa State.
Back in the good
Will
old
always be Mesa
days.
State. I don't care how long they
God,
called CMU.
It's been 15 years.
Jesus.
God, has it really been
Yeah, I
that
applied to
long?
Mesa State. I got accepted to CMU.
Wow.
That was 15.
Okay.
Oh my God, it has. Holy shit.
We are all officially old nerds now.
The one biggest difference is as you're touring this campus, Mesa allowed itself to have each building be its own identity.
Yes.
Like
Is
new-
that what we're calling it?
the new Performing Arts Center is in my opinion, gorgeous building. 1,000% distinct. Nothing else on campus looks like it. And then you've got the weird, wants to pretend to be an Ivy League Wingate and Garfield Hall dorms that have the same kind of flavor as what you're seeing here. This is just doing it better. But then it's a completely different vibe from the art building, which is, so on and so forth. Each building was independently designed without the rest of campus in mind.
Wow.
Every building here looks like the same guy designed it. They're all distinct. Like, if you were going to school here, you'd be able to see a picture of a building and be like, oh yeah, that's...
I know which building this is, yeah.
But they all have the same brick color and design going through them. They all have that same Gothic-ish, old world design going through them.
I can't think of a single nice thing to say about colleges at the moment. I'm trying so hard. Just know that.
I'm sure colleges appreciate your effort.
No, they don't.
The only
They
building...
don't care.
They look forward to your donations.
Speaking of things I'm not saying.
One of the only buildings that really doesn't fit the vibe, and it would be damn near impossible for it to achieve it, is the football stadium. It's just too big. It's got the same brick.
It would be
I
so
totally want a
big.
medieval style
Stadium, though, if they
football
were to
They
stadium.
match
should
that
have built a
look.
replica
Oh.
Coliseum.
That would've been
How
dope.
freaking awesome
It would
would
look
that
like
be?
some of those AI, cathedral style stadiums that you see. that look
And
just
you could get
phenomenal.
people in and out 6 times as fast. To date,
I think
the
they
Coliseum
should've
is the
tried
most
harder.
efficient methodology for getting a lot of people in and out of a stadium very quickly.
Notre Dame, you got lazy on your stadium. Do better.
We're so
Tear
disappointed.
it down. Start over.
And it's still, it's got the same bricks that you're seeing everywhere else. It's nice. But it definitely, for how much money the building brings, feels like an architectural downgrade.
It's a modern behemoth.
Yeah. But as you're traveling through, there's some, unsurprisingly, because this is a thing that all art people have decided is a thing, the Museum of Art is completely covered in ivy. Just
yeah.
like the one at CMU, just like the Art Center has growing on it. Artists do ivy on their buildings. And there's some sort of metal behemoth sculpture thing sitting in its front yard that I'm sure Emery takes a moment to appreciate.
So she does take a minute and stare at it.
Mel walks past.
It
Oh,
is-
thank God this one didn't come to life.
Does look out of place.
Yeah.
It is something. It, for what it's worth, you notice, is not welded, but is bolted together. And it's big. It's got to be a 10-foot base
Yeah.
by probably 15, 20 feet tall.
Way
Okay,
more
so
than
it's a large creature.
And you see one of the prettier areas of campus, right, where they very clearly they have intended to pull you in to the heart of the campus. Everything about this place is gently easing you into this the center of the campus, which is again the most heavily forested part of the park, so to speak. There's a statue of a guy who can only be described as a wizard.
MacGruber?
No.
Merlin?
He's what you thought wizards were before you met one.
Oh, okay.
Merlin.
We'll do that. Yeah.
I don't think we really know that MacGruber was a wizard in that sense,
I have
He was a
now
wizard.
listed all of the wizards
Yeah,
that I know
exactly.
of from fantasy.
What about the hairy one?
And because
Oh,
I was
yeah.
serious, he's got.
Does he have a lightning bolt scar on his forehead?
He does
Oh.
not.
Okay,
He's
that
got a-
goes back to Merlin.
Okay.
Beautiful floral arrangement, and everything here has been kept up. Their grounds crew is clearly still actively employed.
That's weird.
There is a very pretty floral arrangement in front, wildflower-ish looking arrangement, with 2 pretty bushes on each side. And this wizard appears to be cast out of bronze, or copper, perhaps. It's very
Never heard of that
clearly.
spell.
And he's on top of a rather large marble pedestal, I guess. It looks somewhere between statue and gravework.
Okay.
And at the bottom, it says Sorin.
Doesn't look like he's soaring to me.
Sorin.
Okay.
And there's something written on this, but I can't. Stupid one.
Oh, is it Draconic?
Might be.
That is not a language.
It's in Draconic. That's why you can't read it.
Oh, I thought you asked if it was necrotic. Gotcha.
I heard something about necrotic too, but once
Okay.
I said Draconic, I went, "Oh, that's what he said."
Sorry.
No, not your fault. We're deaf. But yeah, like I said, this place is absolutely gorgeous. And you see Edna May in particular just kind of staring at everything. It's just so green and pretty, humid and warm. And like I had said at the end of the last episode, there is very much a borderline flea market vibe going on throughout the campus.
Well, it's pretty here at least. And green. I like green.
So, when we're passing this flea market stuff, like, does it look like people are selling things? Does it look like people are just like gathering under the tents? I know we saw some of those students that had like the t-shirts with scales on it. Like, is that a common theme as we're walking around? Who are we seeing? What are they doing?
Yeah, you kind of get, and the timing of this feels weird, but particularly Emery and Belle, who were most recently collegiate students, possibly the only collegiate students.
Do you count culinary school?
Yes.
Yes. This has almost like a Rush Week kind of vibe, where all the clubs are out trying to convince people to, hey, come be part of the rowing club.
Oh, that.
Because competitive boat going is fun.
Rowing's fun though.
And we're the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. And we're
That's a
the
thing.
Fellowship of
The Ring.
Three. Yes, you see an elf, Bob, who refuses to talk to a hobbit nearby.
Suddenly, James feels much more at home.
Hey, your people. Yeah.
Yay!
Let's
I
go ahead
don't,
and
I
get
don't talk to short
a
people.
round of perceptions from everybody.
Oh yeah, I'm looking specifically for
Thunk.
because I saw the shirts with the scale. I don't know if they have like
That's
flags
passive.
around campus with the
13.
with the scales.
I got a nat 20.
I do think, in
Nice.
spite of Mel's inability to perceive her own feet, I think this whole time she's got like either she's making Jacob hold her hand, which I know he doesn't want to do, or like he's on the horse and she's like got one hand on his foot or something. Like she was very much keeping him within arm's reach
Fair.
this whole time.
Does anybody want to tell me their score? Except for that 20.
Passive.
13.
23.
10,
That's
which is
a 10.
above my passive.
I would just like to point out
Okay.
I rolled a 17 and 19, so
Mm.
the streak
Oh.
is broken.
Oh. All right, so this table very
This
much
is also a
notices.
theme.
Yeah. Team perception notices.
Which is strange because I have a +0.
I have a +6.
So a nat 20 for a total of 20.
Yeah.
Well done.
Good job.
It's amazing how much I roll well on perception
Yeah.
when I don't have an add to it.
And it's amazing how poorly I roll on persuasion when I have a huge add to it.
The dice just want to tell their story.
Yep.
Yep.
The dice giveth, the dice taketh away.
My dice just take
Our
it.
will be damned.
All will die when the die is cast.
You notice you don't realize that you've been looking for this, but there are other pointy ears.
My people.
You are pretty sure you saw a dragon walk into the building.
Is the building still standing?
A man-sized dragon, a rather large.
We've
man.
seen a dragonborn before.
Oh yeah, I
you've
saw a
seen one
dragon.
of those.
I saw a dragonborn in the dream.
You have? When did we see a dragonborn?
Under the airport.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the half dragon soldier.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
right.
right.
You see one of
That's right.
those. Very similar. The half dragon soldier was all spiky. This dude's almost got like. At first, you just think it's a feller with some thick dreads,
Mm-hmm.
until you realize that it's just not hair; it's scaly.
Yeah.
And you see him dip into one of the buildings. But to better answer your earlier question, there is also a like flea market vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it's all got like a collegiate vibe, right? Like there's a dude selling books, a dude selling like You see chalk tablets are starting to make a comeback.
Makes sense.
I felt like suddenly we're in Greece or Rome.
But you see also, there is definitely like food.
We had
being
chalkboards
sold
when I was
and
in school.
basic provisions.
So a lot of this is like sales. It's people, basically an impromptu market.
Exactly. And actually, you got a nat 20, so you can tell this place is, everything out here is really green, right? You could tell that some of these tents have been here for a while.
I was going to
They're
ask
starting
if
to
like
be
there
grown
were
in.
signs that it had been set up for a long time, or if it looked like it was a different thing. So that
I
answers
feel
my question.
safe assuming that moss is probably a thing here with how humid it is
Yeah.
and how green everything is, but I've not been there. So we're going to say there is now a moss growth.
Is there any
Situation.
signs that there's any form of electricity like what we saw in Carson?
Nothing at all.
Check the hair. If the hair's standing on end, then there's power.
I'm just trying to figure out like if there's anything that
Yep.
resembles modern
Well,
conveniences.
Is there any?
To
And
be
is there
fair, it
any of
is
that like?
daytime. So streetlights you wouldn't really see it anyway. But you're not seeing, you see a lot of the older buildings have air conditioners in the windows and stuff. You cannot hear them like you would expect. And it's pretty toasty.
Yeah. Are there any unfortunate students that have cell phones with 3 apps on them?
You have no idea. You didn't roll well.
They're not playing with them.
Excuse me, do you have your phone? Does it have apps on it? Does it only have 3 apps on it?
Is there any kind of magical energy that we're sensing around here at all?
I mean, I see elves, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, you just watched a dragon enter a building.
Yeah. So there's kind of like there's some around, but not necessarily anything identified. Like, but nothing like
there's
Carson.
nobody having you don't see like wizard class.
Yeah, and there isn't
There's
anything
nobody,
super
like,
overt.
Dueling. There's no kids
Yeah.
writing.
Yeah.
You don't see anything blatant like that. No.
Okay.
It's wizard time.
You do see that some of the buildings' original, all these buildings have got a sign out in front of them, right? It's the John Hancock School of Lawcraft or whatever, right?
Lawcraft. I like it.
Some of these buildings are getting their signs covered as they're very clearly
Not
being
that
repurposed. Like you see somebody carrying what appears to be just a huge roll of graph paper, but they're carrying it into a place that says it's the music hall. So you're seeing enough to be like they're
So-
clearly pivoting.
It looks more like this has become like a society, not a learning center.
Somewhat. There's definitely again, they're selling food, they're selling provisions here, but you do still see the ever familiar kid on his way to class.
Okay.
Just that energy.
Okay.
Right? He doesn't have the coffee cup anymore,
But he's
but
got
he's
a backpack
got his
and a book
bundle
under
and
his
he's
arm.
got his chalkboard.
Yeah.
So there is still definitely some of that.
Okay.
And the pile of boxes out behind the computer lab.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
The tech
That
head
building
buildings used
Yes.
to.
appears completely vacated.
Yeah, that building has been abandoned.
Now
We
they
now use that
probably-
as a
they're
trash
probably
heap.
growing plants in there.
Yeah. There you go.
Guys, you see, there's elves here.
Where? What?
It's one
Oh.
just. Oh, you're looking the wrong way. Stop looking
Oh.
at the statue over there.
Oh,
I
hey.
point out like the other pointy-eared knees.
There was a dragon guy that went in the building over there too.
Oh, I saw one of those in my dream
Man, I
thing.
didn't see that.
In your dream.
Yeah, I walked, but that was in like New York area. I wound up accidentally
Oh.
walking into a dude who had like a dragon head.
So I guess that means that what was happening there might be kind of happening here.
More than likely, it is a cultural
All right.
melting pot.
Admissions?
Yeah, we got to check in as
Probably.
visitors, right?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta try and find. Edna, you have a name for this person we're looking for?
Do you think
I
we have to
do.
pay for parking?
Yes.
Somehow.
I'm pretty sure they have a stable fee.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say probably not anymore, but
It's
a
college.
They'll
It's
find
gonna be a
way.
So maybe maybe a couple of us just stand here by the horses, and if someone tries to make you pay for parking, just move 5 feet to your left or right.
Yeah, or walk around the building.
Yeah.
And
You
the
are
person
not
just watches you
parked, we're
awkwardly, like,
moving.
where are you going with it? You
We're
just
not
moved from here to there.
parking, we're moving. Just very slowly.
Mhm.
I assure you, I've never done that in a college campus before. It said 10 minutes free.
Yep.
I've only been
I
here
move
for
every
9.5
8 minutes.
minutes, and I'm in the car and moving now.
Yes, we are looking for Mark. Looking for a good last name. Baylor. We're looking for Mark Baylor.
Okay.
And he was as I understand it, he used to be an engineering student.
I mean, like, it's not like that's a skill that isn't still useful. So,
This is true.
may still be. Well, let's go see if we'll find someone to tell us where the admissions building is, and then go from there.
I'm gonna just yell at a random passerby.
Not yell,
Okay.
but like
What?
approach calmly.
Okay.
James, quit yelling at
Hey!
people.
Hey, where's
Hi-
the admissions
no,
building? I
dude,
asked calmly.
James, chill. Hey, friend. We're looking for the admissions building.
Yeah, it's over that way. I don't know which one of these it is. It's over there.
One of those.
Okay.
Don't you know?
Thanks. We appreciate that.
You're not from Ohio, are you?
No. Close enough to a Great Lakes or Canadian now. Take that, Notre Dame.
Canadian / Wisconsinite.
You're from Minnesota, aren't you?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Upper Peninsula area.
Yeah, it's up here. It's up somewhere.
Well, you're a long way from home.
Yeah.
I hope this is good for you.
I've decided it is.
Completely unintelligible.
Okay, we're gonna go look for admissions now. Thank you for your
Yeah,
time.
I feel like we've
Thank
touched
you.
them a bit.
Appreciate you.
Toodaloo.
Doodly-oo.
Okay, we
Glad I got
head
my screen
over
time.
that way somewhere.
What? That sounded like
What?
Ned Flanders.
That one flamboyant extras.
Heidi ho, neighbor.
Oh, diddly diddly doo.
So we head over there that way.
And you find this, to you guys, it looks like every other building. It's just another 2-story, clearly administrative. It's just got that lack of a soul to it that all admin buildings have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how, like, the way that people avoid it, too.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
people aren't going there unless they have to.
And that building is absolutely not getting repurposed. Everyone's still just pretending it doesn't exist.
Yes.
Guys, I think we're getting close. I can smell paperwork from here.
Yeah, probably, actually, quite literally. With how warm and humid it is.
Yeah.
You probably do smell the paperwork. Yeah. Paper don't.
Paper always works.
It's the computers that don't.
But yeah, you're able to get yourself in there, and there's a surprising amount of activity.
Emery, maybe you should lead this one.
Okay, I can.
Yeah, I'll be behind you.
Okay.
And then I'm immediately behind James.
Protect.
Yeah, you've got this. Be over here.
It's Mel and James just trying to be behind each
Fighting for,
other.
like-
I'm gonna be.
So as you're approaching the building, it's got the arched door that kind of ends in a point. It's not a rounded arch,
Mhm.
a pointy arch.
It's a Gothic arch.
Yeah. It's got some shit written in Latin on each side. It's got these really cool Gothic style sconces made out of iron.
I feel like
with amber glass. They're really fucking cool looking. Monster. The door itself is a monster. Double door carved wood.
Does it have a little man door at the bottom?
No,
No.
does not appear to. This building that I have decided is admissions does not have one.
I feel like with magic being a thing, we definitely should not say Latin out loud.
I also feel like we're looking at this giant Gothic style door and going like, so who wants to stand and hold the door open?
I feel like that's my job. I'm just,
I feel like you are correct.
I got it.
We make our way inside and head for They make it pretty obvious where the desk is, and
Yeah, they've got. I don't get to see inside. They don't give you that information in
Yeah.
schools anymore. At least not in America. But you're able to go in, and there's like some sort of center desk where a lady's able to. They're looking for a particular student. That'll be the registrar's office.
That
Sure.
sounds right.
yeah.
So that's over there.
Okay,
Okay.
thank
And
you.
there's
Over that
quite
way?
the line.
Yeah.
As people are having to sign up for classes manually.
Oh yeah.
It's also
For
June
the first time in
though.
a long time.
Like, how many classes are they running in the summer?
Oh, it's early admission.
J
You have to start. You have to start really early.
J term is January.
That's why this is part 2. It's the other J.
This is the summer term. Also, it should have started by now.
Right? Well, I
Wow.
mean, the
It's
whole
for
world
July.
coming
The
to
other
an end
day.
may have slowed that
I
whole
think it was
transition
gonna
to summer
start,
term
and then the
for a
apocalypse
minute.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah, they had to figure out how to sign up for classes.
Yeah.
Some poor bastard had to write all the courses. to us.
The apocalypse kind of caused a very
No.
long gap.
For that big of a school, ugh.
Can't print them anymore.
Yeah.
Somebody had to like dust off an old typewriter.
This 20-year-old intern that has arthritis in their hand now.
Yeah.
He's got the claw.
This is the kind of place that has like
They have one
for
old
some
And a
kind of
mimeograph
like,
machine
and
in the
if
basement.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
absolutely a
Or, like,
basement
in the art
somewhere
school,
just full of
they
typewriters.
have printing ability. You know, there's enough people that have a loose understanding of how those work to create them in other ways with like stamps and whatever. You know, like there's
Yeah. You had to go find the old gardener to figure out how to make the whole mimeograph machine run because
yeah.
he used to be in charge of admissions, but then he doesn't have high enough degrees. So Weingarten's like, how do you run this thing again?
But you know, as a gardener, he has to have a master's degree because that's how working for colleges goes.
Hey, you have to have a fucking bachelor's to lead the custodial department. So
Yep. Anyway, down the list of things
that's
we're not
necessary.
saying because we're not all bitter.
Maybe they're not all like ours, but
Yeah.
ours left a bad taste.
I'm the best custodian on the planet. Yeah, but you don't have degrees, so you can't work.
Yeah. Yes.
Fortunately, you don't have this very specific piece of paper.
But don't worry, that history degree, ooh, that's gonna make you a damn good supervisor.
Sure is. Yeah.
But yeah, you're able to find your way to the registrar's office, and like I say, it takes a while. There's kids filling out paperwork. You know, you see a lot of the kids just straight up like, I don't super understand how the loans work now. Because some computers said I had money to come here. And you see this poor, exhausted clerk at the window just figure, just sign up for some stuff. And we'll figure, what do you want me to do? We'll figure the money out.
Yeah. Trade and
Also,
barter.
you should probably be talking to billing about that.
Yeah,
Right,
like
you're
that's
talking to the wrong
actually
person.
billing.
Yeah.
This is registrars.
There's
Yeah.
there's
You only
actually
be here if you're actually planning on signing up for classes. If you want to talk loans, you got to go upstairs to billing and talk to the loan
There
there is
line actually starts over
absolutely a handwritten sign right on the front of her desk that says, "If you want to talk money, go to billing."
yes, absolutely. And so every time somebody asks her anyway, you see her soul die just that much more.
Yep.
But you guys are able to make your way up there. And how can I?
Oh Jesus!
How
Don't
can I
die.
help you, folks?
Ma'am, are you quite all right?
I picked smoking back up. I needed it.
Ooh, hold on, medicine check.
Gesundheit.
My banner?
It's a 19 total.
Wow.
How the hell?
That's so weird.
You
Yeah.
remember reading in your book that Yarrow might help with some respiratory issues.
So does Mullen. Hopefully our issue isn't too difficult to solve. It sounds like you've got quite your hands full right now. We are actually just looking for a specific student. We're hoping to get a lead on where he may be to deliver him a letter, and then that should be it.
Okay.
We are looking for Mark Baylor.
Okay.
No, it starts from there.
What was he here for? That sounds
Was
like jail. What was he studying?
engineering?
What was he here for?
What was he in for?
It's college, man. We all know it's a little too similar to the other.
What kind of engineering, Edna?
He is.
Did they say?
He was engineering.
I didn't know there were different flavors.
We don't know
Yes.
exactly what kind of engineering, but we know he was an engineering student.
Yeah, so you want an engineering student named Mark.
Taylor.
Well, and they do have a moss problem. I found the moss. Sorry. A lot of ivy and a lot of moss. Yeah, well, why don't you folks go ahead and take a seat?
Okay.
I don't have an electronic database anymore. I'm going to go to my card catalog.
Your Rolodex?
Eh, too big for that.
Uh,
My Rolodex room.
oof.
Yeah.
To go see if Mark is still here. I will warn you in advance. Really good chance the answer is going to be, I don't know. We're working through the
Okay.
paperwork portion
Yeah.
currently. Class has just kind of stopped.
Well,
Fully understand.
Uh,
And if there's nothing you can do for us, that's what it is.
Worst case scenario, we are figuring out how to get the campus post office back up and running. So we are trying to get that up and running. If it's just something you want to drop off, that might be an option. If it's important to you to see the kid, or for him to get his letter within the next month.
I think we'd like for it to get to him sooner.
I think Edna's going to have to explain to him the current state of
Yeah.
the family
Yeah.
who meant to deliver it.
Yeah, so, unfortunately, it is. If you'd like a hand searching, I'm happy to come
No,
back and just
that is not allowed.
I
But thank you
figured
for
that
your
might be the
generosity.
answer. But
I would probably not get fired because no one else is willing to do what I'm doing, but I would get a stern look.
Oh, no,
From my
not
supervisor.
that.
if it makes you feel any better, I wouldn't tell anybody.
Yeah,
And we're leaving soon. So it's not like I'm sticking around. It's up to you.
go roll a persuasion. I'll roll a give a fuck check.
The only reason I care about the records is to find
Whatever,
this
dude, fuck
specific
it.
guy.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I
don't
don't
think
care
it-
about anything else.
I don't think
there.
I've ever seen a morale check used for paperwork before.
I think that's a dirty 20, but let me check my modifier.
It's a 19.
It's a dirty 20.
Like, everything's a 19.
Only for you.
I don't know what her fucking stat is. She rolled a 16 on the dice, so she hems and haws and groans and like,
Hey, we'll be
It'd
out of your
be-
hair that
it'd
much
be a
faster to have extra
Commoner,
eyes
so it'd be a
looking.
+0.
okay,
+2 on the outside if they're exceptionally good at whatever they're trying to do.
she is the best
So it'd be a
makeshift record keeper lady thing.
so it'd be a
for Notre
+2
Dame.
plus her one.
awful stupid.
All of us want us out of here as fast as possible and to not have you sorting through cards for the next 2 hours. So,
All right, yeah. Why not?
Okay.
All right, and so she lets you back into their rather extensive, rather chaotic. You could tell that this is going to be really useful when they're done. Unfortunately, they are not nearly done at all. And what you're able to find is there are, Mark's not a crazy weird name.
he's got a distressingly common name.
Yeah. So you're able to find there's 4 different Mark Baylors on campus. Right now, several of them just have their degree path left open because computer sciences isn't a thing. GIS systems aren't really a thing. IT's been eliminated. There's a lot of career paths that young men were pursuing that they can't.
The electrical engineering department is in shambles.
Yes. Yeah. They don't know why it doesn't work anymore. It should. Physics changed a bit, and now no more zappies. for
I
reasons.
strongly suspect that their classes now are, if you can figure it out, you can have the PhD.
yeah. Yes.
Those
Yeah,
have turned
the
into like
research labs.
forums of like arguing about why it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The research labs have some incredibly well-stocked liquor cabinets. As they're all sitting there like, why? Why?
How'd you like to be in the mechanical engineering department and do it without and have to do all your paper or math by hand?
Yeah, you
Oh
can't
my
use
God.
any software anymore.
Unless they started making slide rules again, you're doing that crap by hand.
Everyone's got an abacus.
I cannot
Not the
know.
worst idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was a popular
That's
calculator
what
for a really
the
long
wood
time.
crafting. That's what the woodworking.
That's all shop is.
Yeah, that's all shop is. It's just making fucking abacus. Abacuses.
Abakai?
Abakai?
Abakai.
Should be abakai.
It
It's a
should
Greek
Abacus.
tool.
Abacus.
It's a Greek word. It should be abakai.
Yeah.
Abakai.
Okay.
But it's English. You're
Abadu,
technically allowed to
abakai.
pluralize things however the hell you want to.
Abacus.
An S is always appropriate pluralization in English.
Yes.
Yeah, except for mooses,
Yeah,
Well,
just
there are
moose
always
for some
exceptions.
because it's English.
because it's English.
reason.
Anyway,
You think you got to rule down?
Psych.
Joke's on you.
No, why would you think that?
I before E.
I love that guy.
and a bunch of other reasons.
So yeah, you're able to get whatever number of marks I think I said 5.
Four,
You
but
said
yeah,
Four.
it doesn't matter.
One of them
Yeah.
just died.
And reborn. Uh,
we dropped the card on the floor for a minute and lost it.
yeah.
Oh shit, where'd it go?
Slid it under the file cabinet. We had to go
Yeah,
get
did that
Olaf
awful
to tip
trick where
it.
it just went
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
like every piece of paper that hates you. But yeah, no. So you find all 4 Mark Baylors. And the registrar lady is genuinely grateful. Like, thank you. That would have took a while, and I'll be honest with you, I probably would have stopped at the first mark.
Listen, 100% understand. We really appreciate your help, and I promise no one's going to hear that we were in this room.
I appreciate it. I don't know what I was afraid of. Nobody can find anything useful in this room, so.
Mel's over here to random pile. That's a funny name. How do you even pronounce that? And then like
The
tosses
old
it on
Mel.
a different pile.
Oh god, no.
Then she starts to see you guys out of the office.
Yeah.
Hey!
Okay, thank you.
okay.
I have an
Yeah.
intern that's already pushing limits.
We really appreciate it, and good luck to you.
Joke's on you. That was the first one she moved.
Oh yeah, no, Mel was doing that the whole time.
I believe you.
Completely ignorant that those piles might actually mean anything.
So you guys are able to set back out onto campus. And the cards don't have a shitload of information on them. It's got roughly where they think their dorm is.
Mhm.
But you do see, you could tell that these cards weren't really meant to go live yet. There's a fair amount of question marks. Like Winston Hall? Maybe?
This just turned into a Where's Waldo?
Yeah, where's Waldo's?
How
Waldo's.
many marks do we have to?
4.
4.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and the first one will be the right one.
I doubt it.
Do any of them actually say the degree?
Yep. There's definitely, we'll say there's a mark in music.
Okay, not that one.
Not that one. Tossed.
I think we probably took notes on, like, she didn't send us with the actual
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah,
we kept.
yeah. No, her system needs those cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As such, or as much of a system as it isn't. It does need the cards. So she does let you, she hands you one of the chalk tablets.
Oh, cool.
These are a thing now again, so here you go. Just don't, just dry erase, occasional water wash. This is slate. I wouldn't use any cleaning chemicals on it. So I'll dry it out and crack it.
We don't have a lot of cleaning chemicals on us, so
Good.
Really enough.
Oh my god, I miss hand sanitizer so much.
Oh, sweetie, I feel you. For the first time, however, you
What
can
is this?
tell
The 2020s?
her hands are starting to develop actual callousing. You can tell this was a lady who used to have the dry, cracking, germaphobe hands. Or proper nurse hands.
yeah.
I just had a thought. Are we? I mean, we saw the dragon dude and the
Saw the
elves.
dragon
Are
dude.
we seeing any magic being used?
Not
Casually?
blatantly.
No. Okay.
Like there's no like wizard duels in the quad.
Yeah.
Um,
We don't see like a mage hand carrying somebody's books for him.
as you're going about campus, I'll give you guys another round of perceptions.
All right. right.
And I'm gonna assume I'm gonna address over here. But
All right. Show
maybe the
19.
ranger will nail one.
That one.
17.
What are you rolling
8.
for? I'm sorry.
Perception.
Perception.
Mel hasn't been on campus in a while.
11.
She is super distracted by all of the things.
Passive 16.
And also really worried about keeping Jacob like nearby because there's definitely cultists here.
I only got an 8.
All right. So the ranger and the elf.
I have
As
a
it should
name.
be.
Yeah.
Well, so does the ranger.
Eh.
You guys, as you're walking past one of the used to be an engineering hall, and just peeking through the windows, fuckload of computers. This was very clearly GIS or something. You hear a very familiar, incredibly loud,
Ah.
and then you see a couple doors open.
Aha! I know that one.
Huh?
And then as you're traveling a little further down, you see flash of light, and one of the students is covered in like this glimmery, iridescent almost light.
There's
That
a
just
sorcerer.
really kind of draws your attention to them. And
No,
you
it's not
feel
somebody
pretty
cast fairy
confident you
fire.
could hit that guy. So you're seeing, and it's all now that you're near the actual education hall. You're seeing obvious attempts at formal instruction,
Oh my god, they're teaching magic.
but everybody is very clearly winging it as a group.
Yeah.
Like-
They're all learning
This is
together.
more a research group than an
Yeah.
instructor
Yeah.
and
Yes.
students.
Like
Yeah.
there's definitely a professor in charge of the area, and most of his job seems to be the fire extinguisher guy.
And somebody to make sure that no one's like
Yeah, he's the-
actively trying to harm fellow students.
Yeah, we see a
Exactly.
professor wearing a high-vis jacket and a hard hat and a fire extinguisher.
Because you know that this training is totally I
Over
can
his
do this. Can you
yeah,
do this?
over the tweet, for sure.
And on the boards, now you're looking at earnest, and these buildings have very large windows, very clearly intended to see into the classrooms, and also probably save on the light bill. But
Definitely helps now.
you're now seeing on their huge, they still got like the green chalkboards in a lot of these lecture labs, and you're seeing just intricate magic circles, not unlike what you saw at the bank.
Oh my god, we're seeing the beginnings of the first Wizard Academy.
Wild.
And as you're traveling a little further down, you see they're turning this hall into kind of a makeshift greenhouse. It used to be the science lab. There is a genuine greenhouse on the roof, and you can just tell that they have decided now the building is
Perfect.
a growery.
Oh, we found herbology.
And in one of the rooms, you see them taking plants they're growing and trying to turn them into poultices and trying to extract the natural oils out of them. And you see, honestly, it looks like a cliche potions lab. Big, large pots boiling away.
Somewhere between potions lab and science lab, like because it's still like the stainless steel tables and all the beakers and glassware.
And the
I'm
Bunsen
sure.
burners and
Absolutely
whatnot.
not. They are very grateful for all the glassware.
Yeah.
It's
That's-
still fully good.
That's so weird to see like magics being used in beakers with Bunsen burners.
I was gonna say I feel like because the any electrical stuff and running water wouldn't necessarily be a thing. There's just these little fires in all of the lab sinks.
Yeah, you got some of the actual chemistry labs. They still have their Bunsen burners. That's all gas. So you still see those going in some of them. But yes, there is a large flavor of like, yep, guess this is a container now. They've definitely got some like, some of the stainless steel trash cans are getting put to use for stuff. They've kind of cut them down to half a foot deep, so they just have something to try to contain the fire. So yeah, it's this weird hodgepodge of DIY meets well-funded college science lab meets sorcerer's apprentice, mad scientist.
Hogwarts
vibes.
and Ortho and Hogwarts go hand in hand. If anyone's seen that.
And so we'll say one of the marks is in this building, and you guys are able to make your way in.
Okay. I think we just kind of we make our way in. We'll start with just kind of asking a couple random people, like, hey, do you know Mark? Do you know where he might be? Baylor.
Mark Baylor. Yeah, name sounds familiar. He might be up in the on the third floor.
Great. And move to the third floor and talk to.
It takes. It takes a while, but you are able to find this Mark.
Yeah.
You find your Mark.
Oh yeah, just cast Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Find Mark.
This is where the Ring of the Grammarian hunt for Mark.
This is it, I've had previous characters that have had some of the locate spells, and this is one where it'd be so useful right now.
Locate person would be great.
But Emery doesn't know those exist. So
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and one representative from the team roll a luck.
I think we should make James
19s.
do it. Mr. 19's over here.
Okay, it was a 13.
Yeah, this isn't your Mark.
yeah.
But as you're traveling through, it really is. It's really fun in here. For the first time, again, two of you were in college, right? And the one thing that I know personally disappointed me about college was how bored everybody was. The teachers didn't seem to care about what they were teaching that much. The students didn't really want to be learning it. That energy gone. Everybody in every room is like, this is cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why this works now. That plant used to make good tea. It's now making red magic juice. I don't know why that's happening, but this is a lot of fun. And you see professors getting to feel the joy of flexing their brain fully for the first time in a long time. And
Yeah.
the building is just electric.
Yeah.
And you're seeing a lot of what you see other magic books throughout the building. And you see people using a very similar process to what you guys were using to try to break these books down to make them usable. And you could see in some of the labs, one of the professorly types is very clearly brute forcing the code to figure out how this spell works. He is not a code breaker, but he is brute force. You see him do whatever crazy.
They pulled the linguistics professors into this
Yeah.
building to start to translate the language and break down the phonetics and all that. Yeah.
Exactly.
So-
And every now and again, you see something start to form, but then his pronunciation is clearly just wrong, and the energy just poof,
Oh, there goes
right
the spell
back out.
Uh, does anything have the feeling like the grimoire, or is it more like the spell book that
MacGruber.
group? Is that the right one? Okay, MacGruber had.
We've gotten it wrong so many times that now it's confusing. MacGruber is the wrong name for this guy.
Okay. Is it more like that kind of magical tome feeling, or does it have that unsettlingness of our grimoire?
You don't get a lot of negative energy, if that's specifically what you're looking for.
Yep, Mel's feeling out the bad vibes.
You're not getting the energy, whether it's because it's just simply being balanced out by everybody's genuine excitement. Kind of hard to tell without getting close to the book. But as far as literally a grimoire, you do see some of them being developed. They have what is very obviously a spell book, and then they have their own research journals where they're trying to break down the spell to make it function.
I'm picturing modern wizards with spiral bound
Yeah, honestly.
spiral bound spell books.
Now, which color is your magic textbook?
Yellow,
Yeah.
always.
And it really is a lot of that vibe. It's it's some of that weird mix of the what's the word I want? It's the Spartanness of I am a chemistry student, but now my subject is just objectively more fun.
Yeah.
Like, not that chemistry is not fun,
Yeah.
but I haven't heard anybody come out of OChem and be like, woohoo, I want to do some more organic chemistry.
I made healing potions today.
Yeah, exactly. You're hearing that. Well, every now and again, you do feel and hear a doosh.
And that's what the healing potion's for.
And exactly, you see a professor jogging past, who very clearly this professor figured out this potion, and that's now what they do for the building.
I love how like the standard gear is probably like a magic potion in a bag and a fire extinguisher just slung over their back.
Yeah.
We should see if
Like a
we can
proton
pick up
pack.
some healing potions here while we're around people studying magic clearly, because we've used them before. We had
Yeah.
a couple from the cathedral.
That's not a bad idea.
Wouldn't be the worst thing to have on hand.
I like that plan. I give you 3 thumbs up.
You know we can't see your mage hand.
Oh shit! I make it visible.
One student like, ah!
It's fine. I just
Ghost hand.
I brush him off with the ghost hand. Just, yeah.
This is fascinating. Starts taking notes of your hand.
It
And
just shimmers
we
out of
need
existence.
to continue
Yeah.
searching for marks.
Head
We'll
out
be
to see
back
the next
later.
one.
Thanks. Nice to meet you.
It goes like my mage hand goes like this, and it just fades out of existence.
And you see him drawing very obviously a squiggle, thinking that must be essential.
Uh-huh.
I like it here. This place is fun.
But you guys start to move on to the next building. We'll say, I got fucking no idea where anything is on this campus. We'll say you have to go near the music building.
Mhm.
This place does kind of give me the vibe of, all right, here's a new subject we're learning. Here's its building. This is where it was convenient when we built it. So we'll say that right next to it is one of the performing arts halls.
They do magic chants in there now.
Probably.
Ew.
This is becoming a bard's college, this section.
Well, yeah.
And you do feel this place is just pouring with energy.
Mhm.
You're able to just hear a choir singing. And you can, as you hear them singing, go to give me some wisdom saving throws.
Ah, shit.
I need to stop rolling with my right hand. My right hand and my dice don't get along well.
10.
4.
Nat 20.
13.
I am on fire today.
The highest over here was a 10. Is that what I heard?
Yep.
So the trio, El Traso, are
Eldritch.
you feel yourselves just captivated. And all you guys see them just immediately just kind of like just slack-faced. And they turn and they start making their way into the music building.
Where are you guys going? Mark's not that way. Hello.
Don't reply. Just keep walking into the building.
Because it's Christmas, we'll say it's Carol of the Bells.
Oh, that's my favorite one, to be honest. So good.
It's June, though.
Guys, yo, oi. I'm like grabbing a hold of Olnak and just like he's just dragging
I
me
feel like
across.
Mel is like literally dragging Jacob because she won't let go of Jacob, but she's also determined
Oh,
to
yeah,
head for
how'd
the
Jacob do?
performance
And
hall.
Edna.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
and-
Jacob's going with you.
Oh,
Leave-
Oh yeah,
okay.
he's going with you regardless.
Yeah. So you see a hand holding zombies.
I like try to block the door.
Yeah. I think Emery takes a minute to kind of like pull all the horses into one spot.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we were all like leading our horses still
Mhm.
and like loosely tie them.
We're just trying.
And we're then just like,
They're
like where else?
grazing on the
Where do we
lawn.
put
Oh,
them? Right? Like we don't
absolutely.
have a place.
I'm probably
That's maybe something we should have asked the registrar, but we didn't. So
No, we're sure they would have charged us.
yeah, and we're not parked, obviously.
The one nice thing about this campus is almost every door has got a bike rack.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We just tie him to the bike rack.
perfect.
I was gonna say like a bench nearby so they can chew on
Yeah,
the grass
there
too,
you go, yeah.
and at least like not want to leave. But then I hustle after James.
So they're
and
still
all the others.
like captivated by the music,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
I'm so gonna regret this later. I'm a punch old knock in the face and see if that knocks him out of it.
Okay.
Alright.
I guess go ahead and roll an attack.
This is the right time to do it.
Well, I'll give you advantage.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say that wasn't far from my instinct. I
Oh,
was
sweet
going to,
advantage! I
like,
get sneak attack.
slap him.
If
don't
you
have
slap
to
me on the
take
sore
sneak
side,
attack.
I will punch you back.
That's why I'm punching him. He could take it. I know you could take it too, but I don't want to be the one that's constantly punching
You
Mel
might
in the
be
face.
just randomly like reacting.
I feel like there's been
Bam!
several times where I've hit you. All right, here we go. Well, that's another freaking 19.
Ooh, damn near crit.
Thank
I did.
fuck you didn't.
Go ahead and give me damage.
Unarmed strike, yeah?
Yep.
Well, yeah.
That's a
well, you
D4
tell
for
me.
you.
Are you
Unless
pulling your
you're-
stab me?
It should just be your strength.
I'm not a
Yeah,
werewolf anymore. You can't do that.
I mean, we can always stab each other, but we try to avoid
Yeah.
it.
Because you don't have unarmed fighting.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So he just deals you 1 damage.
Yeah, I just deal you 1 damage.
Okay.
Mainly because sneak attack, it only works if I use a weapon with finesse or range.
You can deal an extra damage. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You're not required by it.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I punch you square in the jaw.
Take 1. What happens?
You are no longer charmed. Dazed.
Snap out of it!
What the fuck,
My
dude?
head! What the fuck is your jaw made out of?
And you
Ow.
don't, unfortunately, get to have that damage.
Well, he wasn't
No.
raging.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he wasn't
Just-
raging.
My whole 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
At
half.
this point, Mel and Jacob are basically in the hall.
Anyway,
it's
you
just
guys are
following
being
along
captivated
behind
by
him.
the music. Get them to stop. Pull them out.
Well, you hit me.
Okay,
So
well.
should I slap somebody?
Like,
I
you,
think-
you get Elliot, I'll get Mel.
Emery just
Alright.
comes up and she pinches Mel's arm. Like, she's not like. It's
I was like winding up to
I know.
slap her.
And Emery's like, wait. And he just like pinches her arm instead to like, just kind of like, hopefully kind of.
I would define
Filter
that
out.
as harmful.
I don't
so.
say like I'm
All right,
like
Mel,
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
actually want to like hurt anyone.
It's
but
meant to be
I'm just-
painful, but
I
not
was gonna say
damaging.
just like
Exactly.
jolt them out of it. That's all.
Is
Yeah,
that
with
all
a
it
ball
takes? Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, what?
And when she's, and then I just kind of move on and
Yeah, and you guys
make
you get
sure
the
they're
rest
not
of
being
it.
actively charmed.
You
I
guys are
like
able to
that
get the rest of
song.
it pretty well taken
You
care
can
of.
listen, but there was like you guys went zombie and just walked on in here.
Yeah, you
Weren't
did.
so like we can stay and listen, but I didn't want you under whatever. There's some kind of
Ugh.
music magic.
I don't
Yeah.
know how. I don't think I like magic very much.
Yeah, the last time you got charmed, it was by a vampire.
Why do you always have to remind me?
Because it was funny.
Maybe for you.
Like it is very beautiful. I'm happy to hang out and listen for a minute. It's been a while since we've been able to actually listen to music,
The vampire didn't even like me.
but now you can actually enjoy it.
Like for
No,
real reals.
Mel's pouting now.
Oh, sorry.
James always knows which buttons to push to make Mel pout.
You guys do see a couple of guys. What can only be described as like a slam poetry battle.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Trading almost a rap battle. They're too white.
Are they literally just casting vicious mockery at each other?
Yeah. So you see one say something, and the other guy's nose bleeds in response to it.
And he staggers like he literally got hit by it.
I mean,
And so he retorts back, and you see it happen to the other guy.
I mean, that's a pretty good roast, but not enough to cause a nosebleed. Dang.
They're white college dudes. They're really sensitive.
Have you considered just punching them in the nose?
I mean,
It's a
I
lot
punched
more
him in the
effective.
face and almost broke my
Although
hand.
I'll be honest, like they're doing a pretty good
'cause your
job of
form is
beating each other
terrible.
up with words.
Like you
and-
saw it.
With words in Yo Mama jokes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I feel like you cast a your mama joke, and the mom takes damage.
And one of
the
them,
ultimate yo mama.
Yeah.
one of them takes a particularly bad blow. Dude rolled well on his damage.
Taps out.
And you see him kind of just stagger and reel. And then he kind of sings a little lilting melody the words don't quite land. But then he taps his forehead and you see immediately like a glimmer across him as he's obviously better. His nose stops bleeding.
Like, do they seem like they're like angry at each other, or are they literally just practicing on each other?
It started very obviously practice until
It
the
got
words
personal.
actually hurt. Yeah.
It's vicious mockery. It got personal fast.
Yeah. Yo, mama's so fat she has a -1 to her deck saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
I never
Often
even
the
thought about D&D
distance-
flavored your mama jokes.
A whole new world has opened up.
Your mama's so fat, a Tarrasque couldn't eat her.
Let's just find this
That's
Mark dude
terrible.
and get out of here. I don't.
You see another guy trading jokes with his friends, and then one of his friends starts laughing and keeps laughing
Yep.
and looks scared about the laughing.
I can't stop.
Oh, I know.
And the friend looks a little concerned too, like, oh no.
So I think
I know that spell. I have that one.
throughout, like, I think this will just be something like while we're at the college in general, Mel's kind of on the lookout for anything that looks like the warlock magic that she dealt with, the eldritch rather than
Looking for
the...
people getting text messages.
But I mean, obviously, even Mel wouldn't assume it would manifest that way. But like, I think that being around all of this obvious magic, having seen other types of magic, like she can definitely appreciate where that eldritch warlocky might have looked a little different. And I think that she's got one eye open for that because I think in her mind, anything that would be warlock would obviously be attached to a Moritar, a new
Right.
Wogiwan, and all of that because she has no idea there's a whole nother world of possibilities.
Right.
So she's automatically like assuming like I'm looking for enemy number 1 here.
Well, you guys, because you entered, you end up finding the mark you had initially written
Yeah, we
off.
just rule them out while we're here just to make sure.
Fuck, we came anyway, might as well.
Yeah.
And if, as expected, Mark did not go from engineering to a music degree, which are conveniently, frequently the 2 hardest degrees at most universities. But
So we just walk up, ask him something. It's like, you're not the right Mark. Then we just leave.
yeah, basically.
You are not the mark we're looking for.
And yeah, and again, like there is just some really good performers in here, but there's definitely you can see these poor music theory professors realizing that this subject has profoundly changed, taking just crazy notes. And so there's at CMU they had this, and it may not even be a room anymore. We called it the fishbowl, and it had 3 of its 4 walls were window, and then it had this beautiful faux wood whiteboard with music sleeves on
It was
it.
still there when I went there, so.
It's a beautiful room. It used to be a garden. It was an inside garden
Oh, that's cool.
that they replaced with a classroom. Tangent aside. You see in there that they have borrowed some wrestling mats that they have lined up against 2 of the walls of windows, and they've got like dummies. And then there's a person in there with a violin and another person just taking notes. The violinist plays a ditty for a while, and then boom, thunderwave launches this freaking dummy. And startles the note taker. They're like, why did that work? And taking notes like, all right, well, this means
Yeah, those windows definitely don't have glass in them.
it is a very chaotic and definitely not built for it research lab. And you're getting that vibe elsewhere. They've got some of the dance halls. The floors are just fucked. Like it is. This building is chaos incarnate, as you can get the direct difference between the science guys trying to learn magic and the artsy dudes trying to learn magic.
Yeah.
And the artsy dudes are going to need a new building soon. And again, same thing in here. You do see spell books and grimoires being created. But you move back out, and we'll say that this takes you back kind of by flea market-y type area. You do see more of the scales shirts, but you're kind of getting, especially, I feel Mel specifically would have been recruited by some of the sororities. That just you just give me sorority vibes. I'd be surprised if not. You kind of get that energy to these folks. It's less fellowship Christian athletes like the churchy college kids, and more of like a Kappa Sigma Sigma kind of energy to the scales. And you notice, I'm not gonna make you roll because you are specifically looking for this.
Thank you. Because if I roll for it, I will not find it.
It actually takes a second to realize that this is wrong because it's just such the perfect college girl thing. They are using their phones. And it just looks right. Bubbly college girls, blonde hair in a ponytail, wearing Kappa Sigma Sigma t-shirt, bouncing through, texting their friends, selfie, all that energy. But these are the first cell phones you've seen since you threw yours into a canyon.
Oh, the character development.
I think I probably pointed out to the rest of the group, but subtly, as like, this isn't just natural magic.
Yeah.
So destroy the phones?
No.
Holds
on.
hammer.
Gonna pick a fight with like 30 warlocks?
Under the radar, Oma.
Jesus.
We're
That's
trying not
a
to
bad-
attract
They're
attention.
phones. I could probably break them with a hammer is all I'm saying. You throw 'em
This
at
is a
them.
school that's actively attempting to learn magic, and they don't know how to control it yet. I don't
I
think it's a
mean,
good idea to
as
go around
tempting
smashing
as it
stuff.
I
is
know how
to
control my
fight
magic hammer.
my
Okay, well.
2 months ago self with a phone, no.
Yeah, those are
I was
all.
just
Also-
pointing it out as watch out.
Okay, I'm just saying they're dangerous. They could have the Ubashwaganda or whatever his fucking
They
name is.
probably do, but we don't want to attract attention right
That is
now.
a good point.
You see near the, I guess they're called Kappa Sigma Sigma, tent,
Yeah.
you
Roll.
see the frat of Epsilon Theta
Kai.
Chi. Thank you. Epsilon Theta Chi. I ran out of Greek letters really quick. Dude is just the douchiest frat boy. Like, you picture a frat boy, it's him. He's got the neat hair. He's rocking the striped button down with the sleeves rolled up, the light khaki-ish jeans ending in boat shoes. And you see he does he picks out some poor kid just trying to get to class. He taps on his nondescript smartwatch, and boom! A beam of crackling energy streaks towards that guy.
Uh-oh.
And that one feels wicked familiar.
Now him I could punch.
Hits the kid, and then just boom! Blasts him about 10 feet back.
Oh, is
And you
that
see him like high-fiving his bros, like, yeah, fucking yeah.
Could I
Bro
Could-
guy dude stuff.
can I use Mage Hand for a thing?
Sure. What do you have in mind?
I've always wanted to do this with Mage Hand. I would love to give him the worst wedgie of his life.
Okay.
Well, he's not going to be the worst. It's only 10 pounds.
Yeah, it's okay. I would like to give this man a 10-pound wedgie.
Not gonna be comfy,
Mm-mm.
but it's not an atomic either.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not an atomic wedgie.
And I
Fair.
mean, this dude, he has no defenses up because he's surrounded by his buddies.
Yeah.
And he's, I'm cool. So he is not at all concerned about anything. And yeah, no problem.
Sweet.
They will apply 10 pounds of upward pressure onto his undergarments.
Honestly, I really think that's just like wearing most women's underwear. Like, I'm not even sure that counts as a wedgie.
Weirdly enough, I would not know what that's like.
Same.
Well, just so you know.
You do see him like slap the dude nearest him, like, what the fuck, Thad?
Fad.
Of course. Good call.
Thad replies, Percy, I didn't do anything, man. What the fuck?
Preston.
Yeah,
Preston.
Preston, I didn't do anything. What the fuck?
I absolutely. You can't tell. Well, maybe you can tell if you actually looked at Mel, but she absolutely has this moment of like, go ahead, say a fucking word to me, please. In her attitude right now. Like, she wants any excuse to just pummel him on principle.
You do feel
You
Jacob,
will have support. I hate this guy.
kind of pat your arm, trying to be a comforting presence. Like,
You're right. Let's go, guys.
Yeah,
Let's
think of
go.
the kid. All right.
I want to make sure that the guy that got Eldritch blasted
we can check on him. He
Yeah.
does
is
get up.
alive and okay.
Fair.
He's got like a
Yes.
As we're
smoldering hole in
moving by,
his
like,
shirt
I
now.
help him up, help him pick up a couple of his things. Like,
Oh,
I
that
just remembered.
sucked.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
do
First
see
time.
he's got a vaguely familiar glimmer about him. That
Major.
didn't help as much as I thought it would.
Uh,
Who's the
Yep.
those douchebags?
Yep. Careful out there. Pat him on the
Thanks.
back.
And
Keep moving.
he's got like cliche kid on his way to wizard school. Just a tome that he hides back under his arm, and he's got spell scrolls. And he
Hey, you're not
Moves
Mark,
on.
are you?
oh,
Cool.
I'm Jake. From the State Farm.
From
Who's
Farm
wearing
State,
khakis?
it's different.
Yeah, Farm
Farm
State.
State. Farm State University.
But like very much like I'm not trying to draw attention to us as with helping this guy, but like since the guys are distracted now and as we're moving past, just like subtly make sure he's good and then keep moving.
Well, you see as he walks off, a couple of the other booths peel off. I'm like, hey, man.
Yeah.
Somebody pats him on the back. There's a glimmer, and he looks better again.
I think you can legitimately hear my Mel grind in your teeth.
Hey, Mel, I just had an idea. You can start your own sorority. Since you always do high knees, you can call it knee kappa kappa.
Honestly, a kneecapper sorority would be pretty fucking cool.
Mel really wants to be mad at you, but that's really funny. She's like giving you the death glare, and it just kind of turns into a giggle.
Aha.
So I'm gonna say, you guys, as you're walking, you find the what are they called? Not the performance. The normal.
The boring arts?
The boring arts.
There's the performing arts.
The
and then there's
creative
boring
arts, maybe. We have the performing arts and the boring arts. Spoken like a
Sorry.
true music major.
And those other artists.
Yeah, there's the performance arts, and then there's the rest of the campus. No one cares about that.
And again, it's following that exact same architecture. The only way that you can really tell that this is the art building is it's got that just monstrosity out front of a statue. And again, as you're peeking through the windows, like the first floor seems to be largely dedicated to wood shops.
Oh, he's excited to look through the windows, apparently.
Got really excited. Fuck.
As we're looking through the windows.
You see that they have the first floor very dedicated to like the throwing wheels for Pottery Labs. You pass by a fucking filthy wood shop. Is now the sawdust vacuums no longer.
Vacuum.
And the windows are
You just got to.
the windows are not adequate for ventilation, so you could. Honestly, you're a little worried that that room might explode.
Remember, it's humid here.
That's fair. You are a little safer.
I'm with everybody casting random ass magics. I'd be worried about any of these buildings exploding.
Honestly, it's only a small period of time before this goes the way of your average alchemy hall.
Yeah, all it takes is one accidental fireball next to a gas main.
Yeah.
But you're able to see they've got those pedal power throwing wheels that they pulled out that they're working with.
Is there any other kind?
So yeah, I think an electronic ones at the college.
Oh, Oh, okay, cool.
Like this one, it's like the old swingers. You have to actually pedal to make it spin
Oh, yeah.
instead of just controlling the spin.
I've only ever done it with a kick wheel, so.
Yeah, kick wheels are still better than electric.
Anyway, sorry.
I mean, obviously. Right. Of course.
You're like, we left the music hall. I don't even care anymore.
But you're definitely now getting two very distinct flavors between the labs. You have we now are primarily here to manufacture plates and cups and useful stoneware. And then you've got the goofier, like, art side of it. And there's literally the only difference is a wall separating them. Where one is very, well, we need plates still. We still need bowls and vases, and more so now because water is getting really hard to transport. Right, and then there's the night and day difference to now. It's art pottery and it's all crazy shapes and fun vibes. And through, you can see on the other side another wall. Again, they like glass in these because they like to show off their art. There's another wall that's just reinforced with cardboard on both sides and a lot of tape. And you're hearing, you can feel blasts of energy coming through there.
I don't think we should go in there.
I'm very curious though.
Yeah,
I
what
want
the
to take
fuck
a
are they
peek.
doing in
I'm gonna
there?
go in and take a peek.
Yeah.
So I want to know, but I'm gonna try to do it like quietly and like inobtrusively.
So you particularly have gotten pretty familiar with the feel of your magic, the wild magic. And you see somebody kick off a spell very intentionally. They know how to do this spell. They know why to do this spell. They blast it out of there. And then you see someone else in the room become a potted plant.
Oops.
Interesting.
And then in the next room over, well, we'll put some distance. A couple rooms down the hall, there's another big open. This was very clearly, like, used to be the like art history lecture hall. It's a big room, a lot of desks. All the desks are out of the way. They're just needing the floor space. You see, you've gotten familiar with the power of some of your spells. You know that when you're juicing it pretty hard, what it's capable of. And you see this guy as he goes to cast a lightning bolt at the wall. They've got a brick wall that he's shooting at. As he goes to kick off, you see his veins turn like a coppery blue as he kicks it off. And my goodness, does that one just beat the shit out of that wall. Just spicier than anything you've seen. And again, the professor takes note. It's more of the same vibe, again. Not quite the chaos of the music hall, where they're completely inventing a magic. These guys all know how to do their own magic, and now they're trying, very obviously, to like figure out
Push its
rules
limits.
for it
Yeah.
and juice it exactly. And you're getting a two paths kind of vibe here. Like, there's definitely like this half of the building is just got chaos energy. And again, especially having just left Carson and yours being so affected, this wild magic is just seeping through every inch of this space. So much so you even see a guy who's just like there, and he doesn't fit. Big meathead jock type dude. Like, he was probably on their offensive line, clearly angry. And weird things are happening near him when he gets properly pissed off.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Emery just kind of like takes a peek at all these things and then just kind of, all right, and then.
You're not seeing anything like crazy groundbreaking, like, oh, that's how that works.
Yeah.
But you're looking at it all like, no, yep, they're on the right path. That's
Is
how
there
this
somebody
shit
in one
works.
room apologizing to a unicorn?
Yes. Yes. There is absolutely an all-white horse that you're pretty fucking sure had a spiral horn. Yes, I really wants the word. Spiral, glittery, almost mother of pearl horn. But
She definitely stares for a minute at that one. And then just like shakes her head and goes back up to the others.
just for shits and grins, give me a perception. It's possibly the least important perception check you'll ever make.
That one.
Okay.
No, that's good.
It was a gamble picking up that die because that's the one that rolled me the nat 20 on my last perception. And I was like, maybe. Nope. My luck held true. If I roll a nat 20, I roll shit on the next roll on that die.
Fair. And the next building that you're passing by, is at this point I feel like you guys are pretty contentedly window shopping magic, so to speak.
A little bit, yeah.
The next building is the library. And it's, well, honestly, knowing this level of university, it's a library. It's not the library. And it's actually the room that kid that just got eldritch yeeted across the yard scrambled into. And inside, you're seeing tomes everywhere. And this has got almost that science vibe that the greenhouse building had, but in that almost English class kind of flavor, where they are breaking down. You can tell this is where the majority of the linguistic professors have doubled down. They are very much code breakering this language. And you guys see enough to know that, cool, A, we're on the right path. They're not making huge headway yet, but you guys are definitely, sniffing down the same trail with your own work.
Does it look like in these spaces that, so we know we've seen a few, like, elves, we've seen that dragonborn person, like, does it look like there's anybody from this other world in this room? Like, helping break down the language, stuff like that, helping translate, anything like that? It's like, we know, and we also know that we talked to the elves, we know that they made it to our world.
Yeah, there is, You definitely see elves. Some of them, like, you've seen your flavor of elf, the vaguely mint flavor. You've seen the elves you met initially, which were pretty normal skin tone. You see one, honestly, mean looking, you assume professor. They're wearing the robe, standing off in the back, observing. And their skin is like slate. Shock white hair. Honestly, kind of reminds you of the Drider.
Is he like staying in the shadows?
Not staying in the shadows, more standing off to the side, glaring people into success.
That's the Snape subtype.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're
I'm
definitely
curious.
in the classes. There are. You see one kid that is like. It almost looks like an eczema. But instead of just dry, it's very clearly starting to scale.
So there's some combination of like people becoming these other races like James did, but also people who are from this world that ended up in ours.
That you would think that's a very safe assumption.
Cool.
But ultimately, you find yourselves down at what used to be the
Engineering
Yes.
building?
one of the engineering buildings. We'll say this one is the computer information systems.
Oh, no.
One of the useless
That
rooms.
is not a happening building.
Well, you're seeing they have an interesting array of tech, some of which appears to be functioning.
Okay.
Only under the direct supervision of certain people.
Did the supervisory people have scale iconography?
You do not see that, no.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, I definitely think like, it's one of the engineering buildings. We're looking for an engineering guy. We'll roll up and.
Yep.
Hey, any of you guys know Mark? Mark Baylor.
Baylor. Yeah, Baylor's up in the upstairs over
Perfect.
there.
They've
For
got
sure.
some weird names for buildings and rooms around here.
Yeah, we're figuring it out. It's the room where you go and you can, like, things happen when you think at it.
Great.
There was a really, really scary shadow in there like 2 months ago. And now some of us can magic. So it's that room. Room.
Oh no.
Okay.
I am suddenly less excited to go there. All right, thank you. Who wants to go up to the Boogada with me?
Well, I know one person who was dying not to. I will go.
Great. Make the trek upstairs.
I'll not
Go
bring your
find
hammer.
Mark.
I got the magic hammer. Let's go fuck some shit up.
Check
Last
this.
thing is the Hoobla
Maybe.
room
Punch
I
some
don't know.
shadows.
stands out
Uh-huh.
because it just feels spooky, which is not a familiar feeling in a computer lab.
No.
I respectfully have experienced otherwise.
But Edna picks up on your perception.
And she knows us well enough at this point.
Yeah,
Like, we've
she-
traveled together for a
I
while.
feel like Mel's on edge here the way Emery was on edge in Carson.
Guys are rolling poopy. They're very pretty, but they are not rolling for shit.
They needed smudged apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Thank you, though. They're very pretty.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's also not
Edna
my fault you
sees
guys
that
picked
you're very clearly not vibing in a positive energy right now. She just kind of pats you on the arm and just like, this is my mission. I'll go.
I would feel a lot better if we went with you. At least a couple of us would with you.
Just in case. You never know what can
We've-
happen around
We've
here.
had dealings with the woogity boo nonsense.
Yeah, maybe her and the child don't go in there.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah.
Maybe Elliot can hang out with her.
You can do that.
So
It's fine. I'm useless anyway.
They're
Well,
definitely
you're
not
not.
You're
that.
not useless. You punched Oob Ogie bitch, whatever his name is.
Shh. Not here.
Not here. Don't name things. All right.
Yeah, people here might actually know that name now.
Yep.
If we head in with Edna.
And
That one
inside,
got you. Huh?
yeah. Inside, you see a handful of kids, like 3 or 4, and they've all got tech, and they're comparing, very obviously looking over each other's shoulders and comparing notes, so to speak. And Edna is able to pick Mark out. Mark does look very much like his mom. You guys didn't exactly see her under the best of circumstances.
No.
No.
We did not spend very much time with her.
No, but immediately Edna's like, yeah. She approaches Mark. Gives him a little tap on the back and is like, are you Mark Baylor? Yeah. How can I help you, ma'am? Surprised by the presence of a geriatric woman in his school. And she clarifies to make sure that he's from
Wherever they're from.
fucking Bernal, Utah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Sure.
You're like, yeah. She just kind of says, "Hey, we need to talk for a moment." Pulls the mouth out of scene so I can stop talking to myself.
Great. I think Emery's definitely going to. She's gonna follow Edna and Mark, but like let them have their
Like,
just to
respectful
make sure
distance.
that like Edna's not out of sight, especially when there's Boogada around, and we don't want to. Emery's wary about splitting the party
Fair.
at any degree. So
Fair. What are the other 2?
You said that they had like tech and stuff, right?
And by tech, I mean like one dude's like fiddling with his smartwatch, and other dude's got his cell phone. You see one guy's got like a decent sized one of those laptops that's a tablet sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I am acutely aware of those.
And they're very obviously like, you know, mumbling to each other, kind of hushedly, but they're very much comparing. Dude looks at his laptop tablet, like, looks over at the phone dude.
Hey, do you guys have Angry Birds on those?
No. Angry Birds isn't a spell I'm familiar with.
Oh, it used to be a fun game back before all this nonsense happened.
The other dude slaps him. He's like, "Yeah, my mom used to play that." Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. They hit me with an aging spell.
You sure that wasn't vicious mockery?
Oh shit! Fuck, I'm gonna go back to play Tetris or some shit. All right, fuck me. Moving on.
Go get your Candy Crush games.
Oof.
That's awesome.
We'll get you some spider solitaire later.
I'm gonna go play pinball demo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Doc, anything in particular of note you want to do here? No. Yeah. Go ahead, just for something. Give me a perception, you two.
Yeah, because I'm keeping an eye out for rogue shadows. Peter Pan.
Actually, you can give me a perception.
That
or
just
arcana.
like bunny hopped to
I'm
the worst
downstairs.
possible number.
Yes.
Okay.
Passive 16.
Yours gives you different information.
Does that mean that he needs to roll 2 since he's hanging out with me?
Perception?
Passive 16.
I'm choosing to take Arcana.
Passive 12.
I rolled a
Oh,
1.
21.
21.
Nice.
So first, you hear names in the flavor of Uboguan, like an Oboganu,
And Big Boo.
you fear a Egolth. You're hearing those. They're names. They're being treated as proper nouns, like names. You don't hear Uboguan's name spoke, but they all have that flavor. Like Mark, Mitchell, Mike all have the same flavor. You're kind of picking that up. You feel distinct, separate rooms with similar but distinct energies.
Okay.
One of them feels not crazy dissimilar from we'll call it the botany lab building. It's still got that like uncomfortably familiar undertone to it. And then the other room has got just almost an acrid darkness to it. Like you've got like almost a sulfur.
That's just my cape.
You're upstairs. It's almost got a sulfurous, rotting kind of energy to it. And each of these rooms has people coming out with tech functioning. But that's what you're able to pick up on down there.
I'm noticeably very uncomfortable.
What was the number on your die?
It was a 17 on the die.
Was it? Okay. So yeah.
I think downstairs I've got like Jacob's sandwich firmly between Elliot and me.
For sure. Yeah. And he's been flexing lately, right? He's getting tired of being the protected little kid. He's not showing that at all right now. he can feel your spidey senses are on edge. And he is absolutely complying. But Edna comes back a little bit later. Mark's pretty distraught. Understandably. And Edna's, her eyes are a bit red and puffy as well. She pats Mark on the back and says, I didn't know your mom for very long, but she helped me through some insane, difficult situations. I literally owe her my life. I am sorry that I have to tell you this. And Mark, he's processing what he can. He's very clearly only kind of hearing at this point, as if, this kid's realizing if mom's gone, dad's probably gone. So he is suddenly alone, effectively here at Notre Dame. And you actually see him pulling out his phone and kind of pouring his mind into that a little bit.
Oh, cringes. Like, visibly.
Yeah.
But you do, Edna does come up and she,
I want to get that cough check.
you get old, you cough when you cry. I thank you, guys. I know this was a little out of the way. I know we need to get to Cincinnati, but thank you for letting me do this.
Yeah, of course. He deserves to know.
He does.
So.
He's a good kid. But well, I think we're good.
Are you going to come with us still?
Yeah,
it's up to you.
If I can. I don't belong here.
Fair.
You're welcome to travel with us until you find somewhere else you'd like to be. But you know where we're going, so.
That is true. I don't like that.
Yeah, we'll probably drop you off somewhere before we get to Boston.
So,
let's-
think about
Unless you want to come save the world with us.
what you
would
want to look
probably die.
for in
So we're probably gonna die too.
new place to
Yeah.
live.
Woohoo!
I'll think on that. Thank you. My business here, this wildly fascinating college.
I think we should
complete.
leave.
Okay.
I agree.
All right.
Edna, you've got magical powers. Do you think maybe you could stay here and help them? Or do you think you want to? What are your plans?
I don't know. It's just been survive. I haven't really thought much more than that.
Well, I think about it. If nothing else, you could stop having to survive and maybe thrive if you were here.
Yeah. And if you have family anywhere, we're pretty firmly on the eastern side of the country now. If you got family anywhere or friends anywhere.
She's okay with staying here. Nat 20 on a wisdom check. She's going to decide this is probably the safest place she's going to see for quite a while.
I think before talking, Mel's watch out for the ones with tech.
Okay. Well, yeah, after that business in Carson.
Well, yeah, there's that.
Their magic does not come from them, and the ones who are giving it to them are probably not trustworthy.
They're not pleasant people.
So be careful around them. They might do things that they wouldn't normally do in order to keep their power.
Okay.
It's kind of like a deal with the devil kind of situation.
It's exactly like that.
Mel was a magic user for a while. She made a deal with one of those entities. It
Okay.
wanted Jacob.
Oh, almost a firstborn kind of deal. I know he's not literally yours, but
Near as we can tell. And it was very unhappy when Mel was unwilling to give him up. So that's yeah.
well, Okay, that's good to know.
Maybe pick one of the other buildings and stick with them.
Yeah, well,
The-
I
That
mean,
Bonnie building.
The
looks pretty
art
nice.
building?
yeah, that
I think
seems
that
my
might be up
flavor.
your alley.
I'm really bad.
Oh, there's no such thing.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
I don't think they're doing a whole heck of a lot of that old school art anymore.
True.
Which is odd because it is one of the subjects that is still teachable in its current form.
I think it's more that people are not in a current mental state to
I know,
appreciate
but
art
it's still
without
kind
purpose.
of frustrating to see it.
If I got
get
to
that.
choose between learning magic and learning how to paint something,
Look at it this
I'm
way.
learning magic.
I guarantee you that gym memberships
If you
have
had to
plummeted
choose-
over the last 4
Yeah.
months.
If you had to choose between
Nobody uses
learning
those anymore.
magic and
Walk
learning
everywhere.
cooking,
Magic.
well,
But you can learn to cook or paint with magic.
But I
You
cook.
can learn the magic with cook or paint.
but I already cook
Maybe.
with magic.
I don't know enough about magic because I didn't get any magic-y things
Except
except
for
for
a
I can
hammer.
talk to animals, which has not been very useful.
What are you talking about? It was super helpful.
It has been super helpful,
I mean,
especially
how
with
else
the
would you have
horses.
learned?
Orange
Orange
stick
stick
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I
been
mean,
super
it was a
helpful.
relatively reasonable assumption to
We
begin
also
with.
used it for scouting over MacGruber.
That's true.
That's true.
And then we had
See,
to give
don't
that
sell
bird a
yourself
fish,
short.
and he was unhappy with me.
Yeah, I probably should wander back over to the music. Nope.
Art building.
Thank you.
The non-performance art.
Yeah.
The boring arts, if you will.
I
you
genuinely, I did not mean to.
do you want us to stick around till you get settled and find a place to be, or I don't want to? It's very anticlimactic.
Yeah, we can walk you
Yeah.
back to the line for registry.
I'm not gonna start taking classes.
Yeah,
I am not taking on student loan debt.
there
this late in
is-
life.
Well, the
There
good news
is, like,
is you'll never have to
town
pay it off.
around here too.
I feel like it might be the best time to take student loan debt, if I'm being honest.
Like there is the town outside of the college as well, and you know,
Well, let me see. If you wouldn't mind, let me try talking to him.
Yeah.
And see where we go from there.
How about we don't hang out on campus?
Well, I have to be here to talk to them.
Oh, fine.
we can
You
we
could
can
leave
find
Come
Kind of a
back.
secluded
You can
place.
just head out. If
Just
I don't see you tomorrow, I can
There's-
assume you're on the road.
there's enough of the like not forested bits, but like the wooded parks where we can just kind of like hang out under some of the trees and like
Yeah, we'll hang back in the shadows.
Yeah.
Like creepy
Well-
people.
yeah, that works. Just keep me away from those cut frat boys.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, sweetie, they haven't changed.
Yeah.
Now it's
No.
magic bits. Before it was footballs.
mhm.
Nerds have always been attacked
I'm
by
sure
the elites.
I'm sure they're still playing football also.
Probably.
God, can you imagine magic football?
Surprisingly
Sounds
anticlimactic
really
if Dungeons and Daddies is to be believed.
I was gonna say, probably they've just added a rule in the official football rules of no magic.
Illegal use of Eldritch Blast, 10-yard penalty. First
right?
down.
Actually, they're probably going padless, and a lot of the recently illegal hits aren't anymore because they can just cure wounds you.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, excuse me, ref. He used a
Get some
thunder wave to
prison
kick
rules
that ball.
Football becoming the norm here, real quick. But yeah, so she wanders off, and it's getting dusk. Jason, it's a big fucking campus, and walking around looking for people. This took your day. This is what you did
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
And so it's getting dusk. You smell, and you can see folks starting little campfires kind of throughout to cook.
Are-
and-
When we were passing through like the flea market areas, are people still like trading in money, or were there like other trades and stuff as well? Like, is there?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
rolled a decent perception over there. You see a little. There's definitely something they're using as a currency.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of. It's all coin based.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a little bit of barter as well. Like, you see somebody who's got like a shitload of tomatoes
Mm-hmm.
get a shirt or
Gotcha.
two. You know, there's some equivalent exchange there too. But there
Okay.
is definitely a currency flowing.
Okay. I'd be curious to see if we could get a couple of potions, like healing
Oh, yeah.
potions, before we leave campus. That would be a really useful thing to have, but I don't know what we have to barter. So.
And so you set up a little half-ass camp.
Mhm.
It's not even kind of cold. It's damp, and as the sun's going down, you can feel that. And my understanding is that big lake generates an interesting wind pattern. So you're feeling it. It's not cold, but it's chilly. You're starting to understand the Ivy League sweater thing a little more directly than maybe before. I'm not unfamiliar to how the Bay Area would feel for Mel. Where it's still pleasant, but it's definitely it's a little chilly. And you see, like I say, several folks setting up fires, and you can smell the fresh cooking of meat over an open flame kind of wafting through.
Mhm.
One thing Emery definitely hears is just the distinct sound of metal on metal, like before. It's just kang, ding, ding, kang. That fun rhythm.
Yeah.
They're probably making swords.
Why? Like, why would they be? They don't have a lot of. It doesn't look like there's a lot of conflict here.
Because someone else told them to.
Haha.
Possibly.
Most of the magics that I've been seeing aren't for funsies.
When we left,
A lot of the magic we've been seeing has been for funsies.
when we
It's
left
just like fucking
Carson, did
chaos.
those
Well, I
who
mean, like
noticed the
combat
creepy
esque.
girl tell the
Yeah.
rest of us?
Sorry,
When
I did
we
not
le-
process any of that.
When we left Carson, did those that noticed the creepy sing-songy girl tell the rest of us?
I am almost fully confident. I mean, that's
Okay.
technically up to you guys, but I can't see how they wouldn't share that
Yeah,
story.
yeah. You saw
I-
the rest of us hightail it
Yeah.
when we finally slowed down to throw like creepy girl, rhyme, creepy.
I think that piecing this together now away from all of the people that are putting her on edge, I was like, maybe those are the lords.
Yeah.
We might have more than 2 more problems.
There's so many mid-level bosses between us and Oob.
We should try not to
Again,
I know you-
stop naming things.
You said it with one of the
Okay,
parts
sorry.
replaced
Sorry,
the first time.
he
and
who
you
must not
shortened
be
it.
named. The
Listen,
bald fuck with no nose.
Also, copyright.
things have Things have power.
More so, scarier
Names have
copyright.
power. So, yeah.
Douche who
we
shall
just
not
gotta
be named.
There you go. We can go with that. I'm fine with that.
I'm just maybe not where people who might know can hear.
Gotcha.
So particularly for Mel and Emery, there is still a lot of the fun college vibe. Right? There's definitely a couple of dudes and barefoot, chucking a frisbee between each other. You see a little group of guys doing the hacky sack circle. As upsetting as it is, the weird familiarity of the frat girls is almost. It's weird. It's kind of comforting because of the familiarity, but discomforting because of the back end that you are aware of now. You see a lot of just groups of friends. Some guys just chilling on a longboard while they're talking with their buddies, going super slow because buddies walking kind of thing. It's very familiar and almost comfortable.
There's a lot of that cognitive dissonance where it's this feels so much like before everything went weird, and I'm sitting here in these clothes that a tailor that worked for a devil made, sitting around a campfire with a horse and friends I never knew in college, and just watching people have a normal college existence. And there's this it's just a weird headspace to be in, to be seeing these remnants of life as it used to be, but people are still living it, but everything's so different now. And we're living such a different existence from everyone else who's just been living in their communities after everything changed.
I definitely think there's a moment where we're sitting there and like I don't know. I guess I'm picturing like you're kind of on a hillside because that's a thing with quads. There's always a hill. I don't know why, but there's always a hill somewhere.
Manufactured.
Yeah. Like Mel just leans back. Her horse is probably chewing on the end of her hair because that's a thing. And she just sighs and she's like, I miss feeling safe.
It's really weird to be here right now.
Yeah, culinary school was a piece of cake compared to this.
What flavor?
It was carrot cake.
Yeah.
Orange stick, good.
Horse cake.
Horse cake, no.
It's also weird to think like we decided to set off on this path. You know, technically, no one asked this of us.
Yeah, we kind of just decided it amongst ourselves in like a very spare of the moment, let's go save the world vibe. Not gonna lie, I have regretted it on multiple near-death experiences and the actual death experience.
Yeah.
Well, I also made decisions that have put us in more danger than any other decisions thus far. So, you know,
Yeah.
I mean,
We
maybe
all
we
have our
shouldn't.
flaws.
At that
Maybe
point-
we should not analyze
shit.
our decisions today.
I don't think we made the wrong decision. Like, I still think that, I mean, the lords, I don't think are good for what's, I mean, obviously they're not good, but like,
I don't know, the
Offense,
guy
I'm not
with the
real.
whip
No.
seemed pretty chill.
but like, and somebody should be doing what we're doing. It's just weird that it's us.
Jacob speaks up a little bit. Mel, you really beat up on yourself about choosing to work with him. If you hadn't, I would probably be in a really bad space. Those guys didn't want to do good things for me.
That's true.
I'm sure the guy who gave you the job didn't have great feelings for me either. But you know, you beat yourself up over what saved my life.
That's very perceptive of you, child.
Very wise.
Maybe stop.
I'm glad one of us has a wisdom score.
I'm a normal
Oof.
monk. I'm being built from the ground up for this purpose.
And
That's
a smart
true.
ass.
That's so true. I forgot that you were training him, so he's a legit monk.
But I don't know.
That's a good point, Jacob. That's a good point. And we're all happier to have you here too.
Yeah.
That's good. You don't want to eat me anymore.
Always a plus.
Okay.
You,
know what?
Aldok, you earned
Can't
that.
be. We're all sitting
Yeah,
on this
we're
hill
all
together.
at the
You
campfire.
can be there.
All right,
Yeah.
we're chilling.
Yeah, no, you're all very much
We're all there.
Yeah.
It
We're all
makes no sense for
sleepy.
you to not be.
Elliot's napping.
Who's drifting in and out? I heard the kids like, "You're not gonna eat me anymore." Look, that was a big misunderstanding. We weren't gonna do that. I wasn't. Whatever. It's
He was afraid that he
You and
might.
James wanted to. And James was scarier because you had at least an excuse. James was just on board.
I promise,
That's why I
Jacob,
share a room with Mel.
I will not let them eat you.
That's why I share a room with you.
Yep.
Only.
Yep.
And sometimes. And I don't think you'll ever build a tent.
You know, there's many things that no, that's a short list too. There are many things I would like to be good at, but I think I need to give up on the advanced engineering. What is tent pitching?
If you didn't chuck the instructions the moment that we got that tent.
Oh, who reads instructions anyway?
I do.
I also
That's the
kinda
reason he
did a
knows how to
living
put it
reading
together.
instructions in the military, so I'm pretty. I do that a lot when they're available. like when you bought the tent or we stole the tent. or
Live a
whatever.
No, we
little.
bought it.
Yeah, we bought
Live
those
a
tents.
little.
Oh yeah, we left our credit cards.
Yeah.
That's right.
Live a
That
little.
credit
There's no
card.
reason in the world to waste precious seconds of your life reading instructions when you can just fib it.
Or when you have a Jacob to do it for you.
Yes, if you
How's
had
that
read
working
the
out for you?
instructions, I would be dead.
The problem is Jacob's not getting too big. It's hard to keep a pocket Jacob.
Pocket Jacob?
Yeah. To do your tent.
No.
Pocket Jacob.
Look, we all have really.
Pocket child.
It's like a multi-tool.
We all have really important
We're all gonna get Swiss Army
roles
Jacobs.
in this
Army
group,
Jacobs.
and Jacobs is being able to pitch a tent and apparently give Mel pearls of wisdom.
How is everyone else doing with? I don't know. I just like we all spend all of our time together, but like we don't always like talk about things. It's been weirdly peaceful almost since Carson.
Oh,
but
well, you jinxed it. We're fucked now.
Yep. Shit's
I
gonna get
mean,
real.
if you call weirdly peaceful, like having to spend every third night in random bars because everyone's all chatty all of a sudden,
Yeah, I
or
didn't like that part,
meeting
weirdly
the
enough.
random club members for the bartenders, no, for the biker gang that we murdered. I mean, yeah, super peaceful. Love that. That's awesome.
I mean, like
Comparatively peaceful.
comparatively,
Yeah. To having to fight, the half god or
or demons. Or,
It definitely was a weird
Zombies.
experience to hear.
We're getting into punch-ups because people don't know how to keep their hands to themselves.
That's been.
But you
true.
didn't have to kill the
Forever.
dude. So that's a step in the right direction, I think.
I thought about it.
And I would have been proud of you for it.
I think maybe the wrong team members rubbing off on me here.
That's the beauty of your social group. Someone will be proud of your decision.
Yes, no matter what decision you make, someone will be proud of you.
Well, and I mean, we're getting closer to Cincinnati. I'm sure you're still stressed, Unlock.
Oh
but-
my god. So that's why I didn't
Like,
talk
are
much
you
everywhere in the
feeling-
campus. I
Yeah.
just want to get the fuck to where my daughter is. Hope to fuck she's alive.
I'm sure
Brad,
we'll get to her
I
in
don't
time.
really care about. But,
I'm sure we'll rescue her from
I think
the
that's what his
highest
name was.
room
I
of
don't
the
fucking know.
tallest tower. It'll be fine.
Pretty sure you said Brad.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's a D tier character. I haven't
He
memorized
is.
his
He's
name
not very
yet.
important.
It's definitely a weird world. I don't know if we're able to succeed in this and win and not die. Stuff goes back to normal. I don't think I would want that actually.
Define normal.
Me working a dead end cooking job, stealing shit. You going back to trivia night. Elliot going back to yelling at people on his property. I'll knock back to
Dare not be on my damn property.
exactly.
I
I'll knock
mean,
back to his miserable recruiting.
No, he was finished up.
I'm pretty sure. Well, look, if we go back and I got to go back into
No,
the military.
no, okay, Elnock.
Like, listen
Elnock,
here, you're still under contract.
Elnock,
Contract.
I have a business proposition. If we save the world and everything goes back to normal, we can run Mel and Olnock's school for fighting and self-defense.
I'm down. I have a feeling
It'll
we
be
can come
like-
up with a special fighting style that works for big and small people.
Yes, it'll be like super, like one of those ones where like people pay for like weekend classes or something, and they can totally do like all of the things. Like,
But if
This
the
feels
magic
like
goes away, can I still throw my
When
magic hammer?
Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai started teaming up.
It
yes,
just might not come back.
I'm just saying, like, we could make this work. And we could probably make a profit off of this.
Yeah.
I took
You
like
guys could
5
start,
business
like-
classes before I
make
flunked
you guys
out.
some like custom forms swords or something. So like like how like I don't know some of the martial arts you have like a sword that you use for like all the poses and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah,
Martial
yeah,
arts.
see?
Like modern technology is back and we're teaching people how to use like battle axes and
Like,
'Cause
I'll make
what
you
if?
guys.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah,
It
everyone's
could happen
lived through
again.
this
You-
catastrophe. We
Yeah.
don't know. It could happen again
And
tomorrow.
I'll
We're
make
going to
you,
make
like,
sure you're
custom-
prepared.
Custom branded weaponry so that people
Yes.
have to buy extra things. When
Yeah,
they
see,
course.
we can make this work. We have our post-apocalypse business plan.
I like it. However, I may still be under contract, but I will do my best.
By the time
I'm
that I suspect that by the time we succeed in this, assuming we succeed in this, your contract will be up.
It should be.
Yeah.
I was
You're
real close.
You're technically AWOL right now.
Don't remind me. I wasn't getting paid. None of the systems were working. So we went on a little side quest.
I
journey thing.
truly believe the Navy has other things in which to worry
Oh,
about.
man.
Probably
You were
all the
totally-
boats that are in the ocean.
Yeah,
yeah,
like
work.
those.
You're totally itching.
Yeah.
You are right outside where you went to boot.
Yeah. Great Lakes is not
Yeah.
far from here.
You're right. What, Ann Arbor? Isn't that where it's at? Or is the town called Great Lakes?
It's a town called Great Lakes.
Okay.
It's in Illinois.
Yeah, you're really
That's-
close.
That's
to
why I was
basic.
stuck in Chicago for a couple of days. Yeah.
Sorry, I remembered that for some reason
Having
the
weird
Navy,
flashbacks. Yeah.
the water army decided to put their shit in the cold lake
Yeah.
instead of down where the Marines get to play. In the
We used
warmer
to.
water. Yeah.
The seal still
Yeah.
flying there, but regular.
Which
Navy
feels
not.
backwards. If anybody should be in the cold water, it's the SEALs.
Yeah. I don't know who's gonna move the boats. Anyway,
So, as a random,
Sorry.
like, I've never been this far east before. I am totally a West Coast gal. Are there this many people everywhere? Like, is there anywhere where you can go where there isn't another town?
It's gonna
No.
get worse the further.
oh,
we
it gets
get.
so much more cramped the further we go east.
Like, at least, like, I mean, I spent my summers with my mom in Santa Cruz. You drove like 5 miles and there were freaking redwoods.
Yeah. No. It's,
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
mean,
get a
scenery
lot
changes, but
worse.
there's gonna be a lot of people in a lot of cities.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Everything gets a lot closer.
And they ask
further east we
awkward
go.
questions and they give you funny looks and they will not be persuaded no matter how much bubbly you throw at them.
It's okay. We have spells for that now.
Thanks, James.
We could get you a carnival mask because it would look cool.
I refuse to be Phantom of the Prom. Thank you
No,
very much.
it would cover.
The whole face.
Well, I mean that
Just
is
half
basically
face,
yeah.
The whole
Yeah.
face.
It would cover. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It would just go-
It would just cover the bad side, like in Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, like yeah.
Oh, wait.
And we'll get you a wig to cover the stained hair. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's
those have worked themselves
it
out
would
by now.
work. But, you know, it's just- I understand.
So who's going to be my Christine?
I think you get it. If you're the Phantom, you get to pick your.
Yeah, you gotta
Christine.
pick your
Yes.
Christine.
The obsessions are frequently chosen. They're rarely thrust upon you.
With Belle's luck, someone would be obsessed with her.
Yeah.
And now you're starting at Academy. You know, you'll get to pick your favorite student. They get to be your Christine.
There
I
we
mean, quite
go.
literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
Okay.
Phantom of the Punch Run.
Or your Tai Lung.
Phantom of the
Dojo.
Dojo.
The Phantom of the Dojo is there.
You only give night classes.
She kicked my ass.
They're teaching me basic forms, but this scary lady comes out and teaches me how to punch with knives. About this time, Edna makes her way back to you. And she looks a little dejected. And like, well, I was informed that I am not needed here.
Rude.
So if it's okay with you, I would like to continue on for now.
Absolutely.
That's okay. My application was denied too. Don't feel bad.
Yeah,
I didn't apply.
fair.
I shouldn't have. I was trying to get even with my dad.
Fair.
He said I'd pay for college. It's the
Ah,
most expensive one I could think of.
yeah. Looking around. Yeah, this is probably pretty awful. Was awful.
I'm sure it still is.
You know, they probably sell some or buy, trade something important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's knowledge and magic. That's gonna be a hell of a commodity. his knowledge of how to work magic.
But with that, you guys can camp here tonight if you want, or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, we're
I think
already
that's the
here.
right
There's a
call.
bonfire made already.
Yeah.
And that apparently that's what people do here now, because no one seems to be questioning just being camped out at the edge of the woods.
Ellen, you definitely see a lot of the people camping are the people who were selling.
Mhm.
Instead of tearing down their set and hoping it survives, they seem to just like kind of live here. All a non-traveling merchant. But yeah, you guys set up camp, and we'll handle watches and whatnot next time.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
With
That's the
that,
episode with combat.
hey there, listener. Theater of the Mind presents Retribution is Amanda Arfsten as Mel Kelly, Jeremy Arfsten as Elliot Brandybane, Michael Bernal as Olnok Vargar Johnson, Michael Downs as James O'Brien, Kasey Weingarten as Emery Lee, and myself, Mike Schock, as your Dungeon Master. The advertisement segment this week is a quick one. We are still continuing strong with both our Wizards and Wine event in Palisade at Restoration Vineyard and our Barbarians and Brews event at the Fruta Tavern in Fruta, Colorado. Our next couple events are Wiz and Wine on the 30th of this month and Barbs and Brews on the 7th of April. Aside from that, we have our next Learn to Play with Board Fox Games on April 26th and May 3rd. This is a 2-day event where if you like what you're hearing here and you want to learn to play at home, we make that happen. The first day is the nuts and bolts, ending with a character that you built. All the rules, all the nitty gritty. The second day is us putting that character in action. Trying real hard to kill your guy for you. If you're interested, you can register for the event at Board Fox Games. We release episodes every 2 weeks, so our next episode will drop on April 12th. In the meantime, I hope everyone has a happy Easter. As always, we have the promo code for Pinecast, who we use to host our podcast, and Epidemic Sounds, where we get most of our music. The songs we use today in order are Solace by Stefan Carlane, Lily White by Candelian, My New Bicycle by Speedy the Spider, and Gentle Night by Beza. The Theater of the Mind intro and outro were written by Mike Schock. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of our collective imagination or are used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblance to actual events, places, or people living or dead is entirely coincidental.
No, Jeff is down.
Jeff!
Jeff! Oof.
All right. Oh, he's going to fall more.
Oh, no.
Rotate his hips. There you go.
So this intro is going real smooth.
He has to stare into his soul. Yep.
There we
you
go. All right.
Jeff can only hold on if he is
He's like
burning up
into his
a hole.
helmet. There's like shh. It's okay.
Jeff's a creeper. Sorry.
$5 says Jeff ends up on Down's head before this episode is over.
I'm looking
As long
forward-
as it's only Jeff, because Heinrich's heavy.
No.
I'm gonna get hit in the head
That's
with a
cast iron pipe holding up actual body armor.
Ugh.
That's
Yeah,
very
that's gonna
cool.
hurt.
But yeah,
No, thank
that'll-
you.